Obviously, I'm very proud of our team and their accomplishments and what the position they've been able to put ourselves in. To be able to host a regional here in Columbia is no small feat. I know some folks around here might take it for granted, but I think we've hosted 16 in the history of our program and had several in a row here. It's not an easy task in our league, and what our players have accomplished is very significant in my eyes. That being said, we have a huge challenge in front of us. The teams in our regional are very good. I think Campbell is one of only 2 4 seeds that have won 40 games. So we'll have our hands full on Friday night right out the gate. But Maryland and Old Dominion are awfully very strong as well with great players. Talked to several coaches in the ACC, and to a man they all said, you don't want to play Maryland. So I know we have great teams in our regional. We have a heck of a challenge in front of us, and our players are excited to be playing at home, and I hope that the atmosphere that our great fans create will certainly, hopefully, be the difference in helping us advance. We're certainly going to need our fans, and we're going to need the atmosphere because the teams that we're playing are awfully good and awfully talented. So we're excited. I'm happy for our players and our coaches, and like I told our players, we're 5 one-game winning streaks away of being where we want to be, and we love to put ourselves in that position. We work all year long to get to the point where you're 5 one-game winning streaks away, and we're at that point.
Yeah, just curious if you'd held out any hope coming into the day after the week that was at Hoover about a national seed, and if there's any disappointment to be passed up on that.
No. I knew after Hoover, my expectation was we were in position to host, and if something would have fell in our lap from a national standpoint, somebody was going to have to lose more than 1 or 2 or 3 teams probably. So, no, that wasn't anywhere in my thought. My thought process was we're hosting, we get to play at home on Friday, and we're excited about that.
Coach, can you just sort of give us an update to a couple of guys battling injuries and what their status will be? Schrock, Bright, those guys going.
I think they're both doing a lot better than I am, which is good. Schrock took BP today. He looked like a big leaguer out there. So hopefully he'll be able to bounce back tomorrow. The whole key with Max is the next day. And I didn't let him practice all week. I didn't play him against Florida in the last game just because I felt rest was paramount for him. And we didn't let him practice over the weekend. His first day out on the field was today, and he looked great. And Connor's been slowly and steadily getting better. So barring any unforeseen setbacks, I plan on playing those guys this weekend.
Don't know how much you know about them yet, but Campbell had a great run through that Big South tournament through the losers bracket, and I think they only gave up 1 run each of the last 3 games or so. Clearly, they've got some pitching to do that.
They do, and you look at their pitching numbers, and I think they got a kid with 17 saves. I just briefly looked at their stats. Obviously, they have a closer that's gotten everybody out about a 1.23 ERA with 17 saves, and I think the Bowers kid's their starter, one of their Friday night guys who's, I think he's been outstanding as well. It's over 100 innings pitched, and so yes, we're very aware of the program they have at Campbell. I spoke with their coaching staff a couple times last year because we had a makeup game and we about played them, and I chose not to play them because I thought it would, one, they might beat our tail, and then they might do more harm than good. And they won an awful lot of, they're used to winning. What they've done the last couple of years there has been extremely impressive, and not just this year, but last year as well. So they're going to bring some players down here that expect to win, and that's not always the case in the NCAA tournament with a 4 seed. Sometimes, you might get a team at or around 500. Well, we don't have that luxury. We got a team that's won 40 games. So we know we got a significant challenge in front of us.
Coach, with you being sick and how quickly a sickness can go through a baseball team, have you been doing anything special to make sure your guys don't catch your cold?
I hadn't gone to practice. I've stayed away. They've probably been the happiest team, so they got to have practice yesterday without me, and they probably had more fun they've had all year. So I'm just trying to stay away from them as much as I can. And I'd be out there with them. I'm going to try to go today. I was out there with them this morning. Yesterday I couldn't get off the couch. But I'm getting ready to get an IV laced with sugar and dextrose, and hopefully I'll perk me up. but just trying to steer clear of them because we've had a run of sickness, and I hope like crazy I don't give it to any of them.